everyone, welcome to King Kansas Movie Reviews right here on YouTube. I'm your host, the one and only King Kansas, here to bring you another review from what I like to call the movie bunker. Actually, my couch to be more particular. What movie review am I doing in this video? Well, since the King was on a roll watching all these Disney Plus or Disney movies, he goes, let's visit a movie that I kind of passed on last year. It came out in March of 2019. What movie am I referring to? I'm referring to Dumbo. It's directed by Tim Burton, stars Michael Keaton, Eva Green, Danny Devito, Colin, Farrell, and I can't remember those two little kids, but wow. Anyways, like always in my videos, guys, or my reviews, I'm going to do a non-spoiler portion, then a spoiler, and I'm going to let you guys know what I think. If you should watch it or pass on it. Okay, let's start off. I'm going to start off with Look Good. Look Good. It looked amazing. Special effects were great. I like the actors that they chose for the particular roles. Michael Keaton was the baddie in the movie. Danny DeVito was the grumpy circus announcer, ringmaster, whatever you want to call it, who was in charge of the circus. Colin Farrell was the parent who, I guess, apparently went away, came back from fighting a war. His kids were left behind, watched by the rest of the circus people there. Eva Green, you meet a lot later with Michael Keaton's character, kind of like his arm candy in a way. She was a performer, I think, high rope type, you know, the people who flip around in the circus. That's cool. But special effects were great. Dumbo looked real. There was three, I guess, key moments of the movie that made you felt something, especially between Dumbo and his mother, let's just say that, and the kids. Not too much to say besides that. The story, I don't know, something personally was missing for myself. It just didn't feel like a Disney movie, and you guys will know exactly when you start watching it. It's only an hour and 45 minutes long, which is okay, because I don't think it should have been any longer than that. I don't know if it's a shot-for-shot based on the animated movie back in the day. I don't think so. I think they took liberties and kind of changed a few things, which was cool with me. Overall, I wasn't too impressed. I don't think this was Disney's best live-action adaptation of any of its animated films. Tim Burton, you can tell this is a Tim Burton film. You can see it. Maybe that's why Michael Keaton and Danny DeVito came back to do this here. But it just, I don't know, it just feels weird. Me personally, I don't know, it's because maybe since I'm a dog owner and everything, the circus kind of like outdated. Maybe that's why you don't feel the connection like you would back in the day as you would if you grew up maybe when there was real circuses up and going. I was a kid when the circus was still going on, Ringling Brothers or whatever they want to call it. But I don't know, I just lost that nostalgic feel to it. The circus, like I said, it's outdated. It's not necessary. It's not needed. If you're an animal lover, you know exactly what I mean. Maybe that's why I'm not so connected to the movie in that level. But it looked great. The actors, with what they were given, were done well. You know, Colin Farrell was good in it. The kids were especially good. They drove the movie and their story between them and Colin Farrell. Michael Keaton was the bad guy. He was the rich guy who came in. I think he wanted to play villain. He did it. Danny DeVito, like he was Danny DeVito more than anything. But it was okay. So do I recommend this movie? I would probably say no. I give it a thumbs down, you know, with those three key moments and stuff. I don't recommend it. If you pass on it, you're not missing much. Okay, so now let's get into my spoiler portion. Spoilers. Whew, I don't know where to start. Let's start with the good. The good, it looked great. Like I was saying earlier, the actors that they casted were good. Visuals were amazing. It felt like you were back in the day. That's pretty much it, guys. I don't think there's too much to be positive. The negatives, I don't know, I just didn't feel like a Disney movie. It felt too much of a Tim Burton movie than anything. You know exactly what I mean when you start watching. You got the little mannerisms and, you know, the over-the-top kind of look and glare. Dumbo looked great. The special effects were amazing. I think there was a misuse of the characters. I think they could have developed a lot more between Colin Farrell and his kids, in a sense, in the movie. You felt a little bit of a disconnect, even though he was trying hard, but he wasn't trying hard. It wasn't heartfelt, let's say that. Michael Keaton was great as the villain. He came in as the rich guy who's seen an opportunity, seen Dumbo in the newspapers, and, you know, he tried to dupe Danny DeVito's character, who was struggling on times with the circus, that he was trying to make ends meet. Colin Farrell comes back from fighting a war, and he left his kids, you know, with their mother, but the mother passed away of some sort of disease. So, spoiler. So he comes back missing an arm, and he has to adapt, right? He has to figure a way to, you know, make ends meet for his kids, find different acts. They buy an elephant. That's when you see Dumbo arrive, and then they're making fun of it, trying to figure out how the hell did they make this work. There was 3 key moments of the movie, and the most heartfelt was between the 2 elephants, Dumbo and his mother. At the beginning, taking her away, him feeling sad, then they're gonna kill her pretty much, because, you know, later on when they meet up again in this little theme park called Dreamland, I think it is, that Michael Keaton's character created. It's crazy. I think Alan Arkin was in there too. I think he was an investment banker who's kind of like footing Michael Keaton's Dreamland, and, you know, they needed a big act, and that's why you got Dumbo. But it was pretty cool. Special effects fine. Like I said, I just felt disconnected with this whole circus thing. Maybe that's why I'm not too passionate or drawn into this world. Like, I think that's probably why a lot of people didn't like this movie. Not that it sucked bad, like it was unwatchable. It's just that you couldn't relate to the circus and animals. If you're an animal lover like I am, them being trapped there, it just kind of felt weird to watch. And I don't know, it just disconnected a lot of people. And like I said, maybe the times are different, and, you know, maybe back in the day the circus was great, but now, no, I don't think so. And I think people are more conscious about animal cruelty and what goes on in the circus and stuff. But I don't know, I just didn't personally like it overall. I didn't feel good. It didn't feel like Beauty and the Beast. If you're expecting to walk in and you're going to get Beauty and the Beast or even Aladdin, like, you could check out my Aladdin review, and you could see I was up here with emotions and like happy, and this one I kind of feel down for some reason. I don't know, I just the mood, but actors weren't used to the best of the ability. Story was basic. I don't know if it was shot for shot. I don't know. I don't remember seeing Dumbo as a kid too much. Like, it's been a while. It's been like 30 plus years since I've seen that movie. And I think maybe that might be the problem. Maybe it was too much shot for shot, and it was set back in those times, or a movie made for maybe like the 50s or 60s, and they try to make it for now, and you got to tweak a little bit things to make it a little bit more relevant. I don't know, it just felt flat overall to me personally. I don't know, guys. That's my spoiler review. I don't recommend this movie. If you miss it, you're not going to miss much. Go watch some of the other movies, like The Jungle Book, Aladdin. I can't wait to see the Lion King eventually, but this is like way down on my list of Disney's live action films. It deservingly shouldn't get the hate. You know, if you didn't watch it, no big deal, but it didn't deserve what people said. Oh, it sucked, it was bad, it was awful. It was, I don't know, lackluster in my thing. So, I don't know, I give it like a thumbs down. If I had to recommend, I won't recommend it, to tell you the truth. You're not going to miss much. So, I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section below. Do you agree with me? Do you think Tim Burton did a good job portraying Dumbo and bringing it to the live action? You know, I think personally, or, you know, did they misuse the actors? Which I believe. You had an opportunity and they didn't seize it. It could have been much better, but it just fell flat. But I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section. And like always, guys, like, share, subscribe. Watch my other reviews here on the King Kansas Movie Reviews. Check me weekly, daily, you name it. Whenever I watch a movie, give me some of your recommendations, TV shows, movies for me to check out, and I'll be more than glad to sit on my lovely couch here and bring you movie reviews. And don't worry, moving forward in the new year, or this year, I will be getting my butts in the theater when I have a chance in January, possibly even February, to do more theatrical movie releases. So until then, be the hell good, stay off the king's throne, and I'll see you very soon. Take it easy.